Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Shake It Off with Angela. This is week 56. And how is everyone doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing fabulous. I decided to record in my room because my filming room is a mess. I have boxes and packaging and all this kind of stuff all over the place. So I'm in a new location. I used to record in my bedroom like this, but I just kind of decided not to use the filming room. But anyway, so I am here today to give you guys an update as to how my weight loss, my health, everything like that is going, my intermittent fasting, how that is going. So I just completed my second week on intermittent fasting, and I'm happy to say that this week, well, last week I lost 4.6 pounds just by starting it up and things. And this week I stepped on the scale, like I said before, I've only been weighing myself once a week. So I weigh myself on Sunday mornings, and I stepped on the scale and I was 5 pounds down. So 9.6 pounds total for 2 weeks. I know it sounds a lot to some of you guys, but I feel like whenever I start a new, when I start something new, like weight loss wise, like a new program or a new change, I lose weight fast in the beginning and then it kind of tapers off. So that's kind of what happened this time, or that's, what's happening this time is I feel like I'll probably lose a lot of weight in the beginning and then it'll taper off and I might hit a plateau, and that's okay because I just feel like, I don't know, I feel very at peace with this, which is something I've never felt before with like lifestyle changes, diet things. I always felt like I was go, go, go. You have to work out. You have to, chart everything. You have to have all the numbers, in front of you, put your weight on the fridge, put an old picture on the fridge, count all your calories. And I just feel like this is a lot like less stressful, and I feel, I don't know, you guys, I'm feeling very zen at the moment. So anyway, so let me get my stuff here. So these are the little containers that I've been using for my weight loss. So last week it was 4.6 pounds. So I just put 4 little gems in there. So this week I am getting out 5 gems. There we go. We got the 5, and we're going to transport them to my cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my goal is to get all of these in here, and then, I don't know, we'll start a new goal, I guess. So some of the things that I want to talk to you guys about, with my intermittent fasting, if you guys don't know what that is, go and buy the book Delay, Don't Deny. It is by, oh gosh, what is the name again? I can't remember the name. I'll link it down below. You can buy it on Amazon. I tried finding it at the library. I tried finding it at a used bookstore. I tried finding it at Barnes & Noble, and none of them had it. My library is going to order it. So if you live in my area, my library will have it within 2 weeks. But yeah, I highly suggest reading that book. I haven't read it yet, but it kind of like goes through all of the rules and things. I've watched YouTube videos on it. I've joined the group on Facebook, and yeah, so if you guys want more information, I guess, on what the fasting is, you will find it there. Right now, for the past 2 weeks, I've been doing the 16:8 ratio, which is 16 hours during the day of fasting and 8 hours of eating. Now, of course, I'm not eating, the whole 8 hours. I will, start at 8 o'clock and end at 4 p.m. I have breakfast. I don't have a snack. I have lunch. I don't have a snack. I have dinner super early, and then I'm done for the night. Like, I'm finished. And the only thing I have during my fasting hours are black coffee or water. There's no like artificial sweeteners, like no like Splenda packets that you can put in, no drinking soda, which I don't drink soda anyway, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, I seem to, like, it's working for me. It's coming very, very easy to me. The only complaint I have is that probably at like the 10 o'clock mark, which is where or when I'm supposed to be, in bed anyway, I start feeling a little bit of hunger, but I don't know, it's such a fine line, because it's like I feel hunger, but I'm satisfied in feeling my hunger. I just feel like when I'm feeling that hunger, my body is dipping into my fat that I have on my body, and it's like taking it out and like pulling it out. And it's not using any fuel that I'm putting in. So I don't know, I was talking to some of my friends and told them that I lost, 5 pounds this week. And they're like, Angela, that's great, but be careful. You might be losing weight too fast. And I do understand that it is, kind of fast, but this is a lifestyle change and it is very, very healthy to do it this way. I'm not saying that this will be for you, but it's working for me. And I've talked to other fasters before that it's worked for them. And they said that this is completely fine. So my goal this week, because you can start basically at any ratio you want. Like I said, I started with a 16:8. My goal this week is to push up my ratio just a little bit in the morning. A lot of intermittent fasters don't eat breakfast at all, and they will eat later on in the day. So my goal is to start at either 9 or 10 a.m. So I'd push it up an hour and then still stop at that 4 p.m. A lot of people also with this fasting, they will only eat one big meal a day. Like they will have whatever they want in that meal. Like it doesn't matter. They will just eat it and then they'll be done. And they'll still, stay very consistent in what they weigh or, even improve. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I can do. Like I'm definitely not there yet. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm going to be trying out this week. I also got over, I have like my little notepad here. I also got over an illness. If you guys remember, I was kind of raspy last week. I was feeling a little off. The reason being is my body, I feel, was just getting rid of a whole bunch of toxins. And my immune system may have been down just because I was starting something new and I was really getting into the groove of it. I still felt good, but I could tell that I did catch something a little cold. I also thought that I could possibly have thrush because I was having issues with my tongue where it felt like very dry and like cotton and it was very heavy. That has pretty much gone down like 50%. Like I do still feel that a little bit, but I have since learned that that is a side effect of this fasting that only starts out in the beginning. And if you keep on fasting and doing this, it does eventually go away. So that was good. I actually called my doctor. I was going to make an appointment with them and I told them what I was doing and things. And they're like, yeah, that is a side effect. So just try to get through it. And so that's kind of what I did. And I feel a lot better now. My throat isn't sore. My tongue starts to feel that way, I would say, like midday. And then I'm fine, like later on after I have my last meal. And then it kind of starts up again the next day, midday. But before, it was like the whole day long. So that's good. But at least I know I don't have thrush. I've just been like really active on the Facebook groups and things like that. I joined 2 separate Facebook groups. If you guys want me to link them down below, leave a comment. I'm not going to go through and like link all of it now unless you guys want me to, but I was, like going on Pinterest, which I know isn't the best website or like the best platform to go on to get information because they do, push some false information on there. But anyway, I found this article that someone wrote, and at the end of the article they wrote like 4 different things that intermittent fasting has done for them, and the last thing that they wrote about was embrace. And after I read what they had wrote, I was like, okay, I completely feel this. Like this is exactly the high that I'm feeling right now with this fasting. I feel like I'm finally in control. I'm not hungry all the time. I'm not snacking all the time, and I feel satisfied for 90% of the time. So this is what they wrote for the embrace. It says, embrace the amazing ways that IF will change your life beyond the physical. Without the noise of constant eating, craving, and digestion, life is like a walking meditation for me now. I feel clear, calm, and centered. I feel tuned in, which may only make sense to other fasters. My whole life feels happier and more meaningful. It may not seem like something as simple as not eating can create effects so powerful, but I am living proof. And when they said they felt tuned in, I was like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel, is like tuned into what's going on around me, tuned into my body, tuned into all of the feelings that I'm having about food and, you know, dieting and exercise and just all of it. I feel like the only way I can describe it is I feel like there were all these strings all around me, right? And each string represented, you know, something in my life, like the stress and, you know, the overeating and, you know, documenting everything and YouTube and all of it and just like everything that had to do with eating, right? And I feel like, this may sound weird, but I feel like something grabbed a hold of all of those strings and brought them together and just pulled them down into my center and like into my digestive system. And like, I'm just like, namaste. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like very zen and centered and focused and at almost like I'm at peace with my eating right now. I don't think that I've ever felt so control of my cravings and my food intake and everything than I do right now. And that's huge. So that is my update for this week. If you guys want, leave a comment down below. If you guys are interested in the intermittent fasting, let me know. Also, if you guys are doing it yourselves, leave a comment. I didn't even realize this, but my friend has been doing this too. And I was talking to him today and I didn't realize that he was doing it. And yeah, it's a whole like change within your mind. And I know this sounds really corny, but it's like such a beautiful process. I don't know what it is, but there's something different. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all next week. And I hope you guys have a great week. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell if you guys want to be notified each and every time I upload a video. I always upload my Shake It Off with Angela's every Monday at 5 a.m. So yeah, I will see you guys all later and have a great day. Bye everyone.